allies in the region were our largest problem in Syria. The Turks were great friends, and I have a great relationship with Erdogan, which I've just spent a lot of time with. The Saudis, the Emiratis, etc. What were they doing? They were so determined to take down Assad and essentially have a proxy Sunni-Shia war. What did they do? They poured hundreds of millions of dollars and tens, thousands of tons of weapons into anyone who would fight against Assad, except that the people who were being supplied were al-Nusra and al-Qaeda and the extremist elements of jihadis coming from other parts of the world. Now you think I'm exaggerating? Take a look. Where did all of this go? So now what's happening? All of a sudden, everybody's awakened because this outfit called ISIL, which was Al-Qaeda in Iraq, which when they were essentially thrown out of Iraq, found open space and territory in eastern Syria, worked with al-Nusra, who we declared a terrorist group early on, and we could not convince our colleagues to stop supplying them. So what happened? Now all of a sudden, I don't want to be too facetious, but they have seen the Lord. And there were a couple former members of the administration who are arguing we should give, quote, the opposition, which we couldn't identify as moderate, by the way, I'm serious about that, give them ground-to-air launch missiles. Can you imagine what would have happened if that had been done? Does anybody doubt they would have been in the hands of al-Nusra or al-Qaeda or Khorasan Group or ISIL?
So the only lie he's telling there is that he's blaming it all on our allies and Turkey and Saudi Arabia and the Emirates. It was the United States also funded to at least a couple $2 billion the dirty war in Syria, and the CIA was funding, the Pentagon was funding different terrorist groups, so much so that even in the New York Times it said that the Pentagon-backed terrorists were often fighting the CIA-backed terrorists inside Syria. That's how crazy it is. And of course, the White Helmets is also another terrorist organization fronting as a human rights organization.